Welcome, and we're live and the Push Power to Power show with your boy, the real Jesus Ortiz. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Hey, my back was hurting. I put some Vaporu, and then I was like, I was in my mind. I said, I gotta do a little, uh, uh, I would say short video for you guys. I know I haven't been here for a while, but I'm blessed. I've been having a lot, building up Yeraldy Media Network, having clients, having potential two, three more clients on the list for the halfway of June and then the beginning of July. So I'm happy and blessed for that. That couple of last month, that was already about time for me to quit. And on and on and on, but we're not here to talk about none of that. I was just one here to go straight up to what we're talking about today, and I'm not even having anything on. I'm in the Wi-Fi. I don't even have my camera on. I'm using my C920, the mic. I don't even have anything, my whole gear connected or the lights here. None of that. See, that's why you're not supposed to be afraid just to go live. Whenever you have something, you just connect whatever you have right there and just go. I know that I'm going through the Wi-Fi. I know that I have the Ethernet cable that I had could have connected it, and then we won't be lagging here. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, you just gotta go out there and record. But I won't take too much of your time today. Um, like I said, well, a couple of announcements before I even go at it. Before we stop, tips on ideas for your video. That's what we're talking about today. Tips on ideas for your videos, right here, as you can see it. Tips on ideas for your video. I'm gonna give you. I have a little book called Ambitious Video Planner, and it gives you a lot of ideas of what you can talk about when you go live. But because some of us, it's hard. You're like, I want to go live, I want to start my podcast, but I don't know what to talk about. I don't know if this is the right topic. Hey, you go out there and talk just like I just doing right now to you guys. I was like I said, I was in the bed and I just put some I even have it right here. Hold on a second. Some right here, some bad Peru, and put some on, and I said I'm gonna just lay down for 5 minutes, and then got up and I said I gotta do this video, and I'm not ready to connect everything. I'm just gonna go out there and connect what I have already. Let's go. And I just let me give the audience, let me give you guys, the new audience, everybody that is watching, um, some tips on ideas for your video. And I have the book right here, Ambitious Video Planner. I'm gonna read like five or six of them to you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know. If Because I didn't even wrote them down. I'm just gonna read them to you slowly so you can see, so you can hear it, and you can replay it and see it, and then you can do it. You can take the same one that is here and do it. I know that a while back I picked like maybe five of them, or three or five, I don't know. And I actually did a podcast on my show, the Push Power to Power show, on it, on these ideas that he put in there. He put some ideas, and I just put the whole thing, and I talked about what he said in that book. That's why he made it. He made it to a lot of not only ideas, but some topics here that you can use just and talk about it. But if you don't have that book, like I said, I'm gonna read a couple of them to you guys. Um, Whatever is in your heart or mind, that in your niche that you're doing, there's a part of you that you can do that, as to turn it out to a podcast video. And it doesn't even have to be long. You can come in, do it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, the whole hour, whatever, however you feel, motivational, inspirational. You want to talk about kids, you want to talk about, life, you want to talk about inflation, you want to talk about stagflation, you want to talk about the stock market, bear market. There's so many things that you can talk about still on whatever it is that you're doing. Say, um you are a person that own your own business, and you got a brick and mortar. um you cutting hair, so you can talk about all of these things. Man, it's affecting me because of this and that. This is affecting me because of this and that. So you can turn out all of these things into like 5 6 minute video, and you can cut that 6 minute video to little short, even 10 seconds, 15, 17 seconds, 20 seconds, even 30 seconds. But I mean, when you're doing a 6 7 8 minute video, keep it short, 17 seconds, 15 seconds, and put subtitles on it, and just throw them out there as a shorts on YouTube, as on Instagram Reels, TikTok, all of those shorts, and it'll work for your brand. So there's always a lot of ideas that we have. And because I get a lot of these questions, not only myself, but other people ask me, "Hey, man, do you run out of ideas of going live and or pre-recording a video on your podcast on your show?" And I was like, no, there's so many things that I can talk about, even if it's not on my niche about podcasting, being a mobile live um streaming producer. There's so many things what is affecting me of producing, because I have to go to somewhere. What's affecting me because I have to go here and there, but I had to put more gas. So I know that I had to, on my prices, I have to put a little bit more so that that covers me when I drive over there and back. There's so many things that I can talk about, and I can talk about, teach you about a lot of things that I can educate you about. Soon here, I'm gonna start doing classes, master classes. So either is online or offline, either from 5 people all the way to 30 people. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start right here on Facebook and Instagram. I'm gonna start putting it out there. So if you're really truly interested, let me know. Let's build. Let's, even if I only have 7 people signed for the masterclass, a 2 hour in depth masterclass. Let's go. Let's do it. I want to keep this be something that I'm gonna keep on doing repeatedly, while I'm being a producer and producing other entrepreneurs or business owners podcast. On the halfway, I'm gonna start teaching the master class either. I was thinking one at the beginning of the month and another one at the end of the month. And like I said, depending who really is interested and they want to learn. Like I want to teach you all of it. You see, I could turn all of these pieces into little. If you're listening to and you're taking these nuggets, all of these things that I'm talking about, the masterclass, I can take those pieces and I can talk about it on a live podcast show right here, or a pre-recorded podcast show. Break it down and take a little piece of what I teach in the masterclass. Like, I want to talk about that in depth for the 10 minutes, 15, or a whole hour, depending on how long you do your podcast. So it doesn't really matter. See, there's so many ideas that you can actually talk and make happen and give value to your audience, to your new audience, to the people that you are um, building relationships, because we are about building relationships. The transaction now is not, it is, the transaction is money as you know it, but the transaction of you closing somebody is relationships, connections. The more you build relationships, the more you see more things in your bank account, the more money you see in your bank account. So that's way better. That's another topic. Oh, let me talk about money. Why people are have scarcity of money, or why don't have a lot of money? Why am I stopping? Why is happening to me for not getting, to my goal that is 8,000 a month, or 12,000 a month, or 3,000 a month, whatever it is. See, ge- if you're really paying attention when you see this video again, just listen to it and see how many little topics that I'm talking about that is giving me ideas to, do another podcast and just talk about in depth about that. But let's like I said, I don't want to take a lot of your time, and so let me read a couple of them right here. I'm just gonna open the book, and whatever pops up, I'm gonna read it to you guys and take it and use this topic and run with it and do a show on it, or a podcast, or whatever it is that you want to do. It short little videos for Instagram, TikTok, shorts, whatever it is. Take it. This is the first one right here. Ooh, ambitious video prompt of the day. So this is one that take it and use it, guys. Take it and use it. That's why I'm reading it. What is your biggest prediction for your industry in the next 12 months? Let me read it again. What is your biggest prediction for your industry in the next 12 months? Right here. I read one right now for you guys. So take this. I already have the topic, the idea. You just make a description about it and talk about it. Talk about this. Like I said, whatever time you want to talk about this, it can be 8 minutes, boom, to the point, 3 minutes to the point, and then make two short videos about it. Out of that video that you did, cut those pieces of the video and use it for Instagram shorts and TikToks. And this, like I said, look, this question too, I mean, you can actually go abroad. I mean, you can make it into pieces, because it says, what is your biggest prediction for your industry for the next 12 months? So guess what? You can talk about that and you can even break it down. Not all of them, you won't be able to do that. But this one said, all right, I said, I know this question is about this, but let me talk about what my industry was for the first month, the second month, the third month from last year. How did I do? Boom, boom, boom. See, now you got a whole bunch of videos to do. And then you can take this. I mean, you can do this one first, and then you can talk about it, and then you can break it down to other pieces, however you want to break it down. So that's one of them that I want to read. Let me read the other one, guys. Let me go and boom. I'm gonna do three for you guys. So this is the second one. What are one, two, three negotiable rules you have for your life? How do they serve you? Oh, this is what I want to do. This is a good one. What are one, two, and three no negotiable rules you have for your life? How do they serve you? Take it, run it, do a video. This is what I'm saying right now. I want you to use those. I want you to use these ones. I have this book. Like I said, I only use three of them, and I did like I said, three of those that I did it on a show. That's it. But now that I'm reading this, because my mindset was like I read a couple of them and I was like, those are pretty hard. How am I gonna talk about that? Can I talk about that? But hey, they're there for a reason. You gotta be the real you. Like I'm the real Jesus Ortiz, the Push Power to Power show. Just go at it. Just what comes from your heart, what comes from your spirit, soul. Just talk about it. Even if it's tough and hard, and you read it and you're like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. Do it. So that's the second one. Now let me open another one. Let's see what's the next one. This is the last one. All right. This one is, what do you do when you get stuck or have a creative block? Damn, this is another good one. Listen again. What do you do when you get stuck or have a creative block? So those are three, guys, the three tips on ideas for your video. I know that I gave, if you listen to this video again from the beginning, guys, a lot of things that I just said, you can turn it out to be tips for your video. And I just gave you three. So when you watch the replay, use these three. And any comments or anything that you got for me, or you're like, hey, Jesus, I want can you give me some of the other ones? Yeah, I shoot you some. Just send me a comment. I just type them from you and send them to you. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna pick a few of them right here, and I'm gonna make it in a Canva, like maybe five or six, and put them out there. And I'll be like, here's five videos, five ideas that you can talk about your video. Take it or not, that's up to you. Boom, here you go, and put them out there. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it up for you. But right now in this video, I just gave you a couple of tips and ideas of what you can talk for your videos, and I gave you three that you can already start and go and do a video right now, or later on tonight or tomorrow, however you take it. So watch the replay. Take these tips that I already gave you at the beginning and the ones that I gave you from the ambitious video planner. I give you three ideas. Well, it's not ideas. I give you three video ideas. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, take it as a video ideas. I give you three video ideas that you can run it and do your video now. There he goes. Take this three video ideas from the Ambition Video Planner that I just gave you, and run them and create your video. Either it's for your podcast, you're doing the podcast video, or is it for both video and audio, and then just use the video, use the audio, whatever you're hosting, and go out there and use it. But that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, guys, about tips on ideas for your video. And I know you haven't seen me here in a bit. Like I said, when I do this, my show, I want to actually use my camera and put the lights and use, the connect the so the mic can be you can hear it better. But I said today, sometimes you just gotta, just like Think Media says, you just gotta press record and you go at it, whatever it is that it's on your mind. Just go out there and tell it and run with it and go out there. So those are my tips on ideas for your video. And guys, don't forget to follow my YouTube channel. I know I have a little thing at the end of the video, but it's in the link The link, it's my link for my YouTube channel. Go out there and subscribe. It's on my work there. There's about 350 videos there. So I know I have a couple of ideas that I'm gonna start doing with what I was promoting the liquor, and I was promoting a tequila, promoting a whiskey. So I'm gonna talk back to the owners. I'm like, hey, when we reach the 100, somebody's gonna win one of the bottles. So because I know there's three tequila bottles and then just one whiskey. So let's run it and make sure that we get to the 100 subscribers. And I'm gonna put the names on it, the ones that comment, and then boom. So I'll keep on telling you on my Facebook and all of this, about it because I gotta talk to them first. But thank you very much for being here today, for listening to me, and that you take these tips and ideas for your videos seriously, because I know a lot of us, that's why we don't get into podcasts and or video, whatever it is, because we just can't think of a lot of ideas. But I just said in this video, there's so many ideas that you can actually use and turn this video into so many little videos, into long videos, short videos with subtitles, and then you can abstract that video and put it as audio, and then now you can run it on the Spotify, Apple, Alexa. There's so many ways I can get into in depth. That's why I'm gonna start doing the master classes, so you can actually learn from it of what I'm doing, what I use, and what is the benefits of having your own podcast marketing, and the mindset of it. Boom, that's gonna be like a 2 hour, 2 hour and a half, either online or offline. So I'll keep in touch with you with that. But thank you very much. Like I said, 17 minutes. Boo, that's crazy. All right. I love you. Much love. Your boy, the real Jesus Ortiz, is out. Yeah, keep on having a blissful Monday.